Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I am Kirsten Langston, author and intuitive. Wow. So I just had a little trouble with my camera trying to get recognized on StreamYard. So I'm a little bit late today. And now I'm a little bit flustered. You know how things went when things don't work? You know what I mean? When you're like in your mode and things don't work and then you're kind of pushed out of it because you have to do all this technical stuff, you know? So I'm here. I'm here. Here I am. Oh, my goodness. So for those of you who are Americans and those of you who are watching the train wreck outside of America, it is 10 days into the Trump administration, which is rapidly looking like the collective equivalent of the Randy Quaid character in the National Lampoon movies, except with, violence and fascism. Just fun. It's fun for everybody. Apropos of absolutely nothing, I have been listening to a lot of podcasts that you might find interesting. And I'm going to give you the names of them right here. Just, just for no real reason. I've been listening to The Rest is History, Hitler's War on Poland. That's a 3-part series, so that's fun. And then I've also been listening to Behind the Bastards, and the most recent one I listened to was, their most recent episode is Oprah Winfrey a Bastard, which I think needs to be looked at. But the most recent one I listened to was The Bastards Behind the Nazis. The other thing I'm going to let you guys know, there is a podcast called The Financial Feminist. You don't need to be a lady or even a feminist, I hope you are, to listen to that podcast. But if you're looking on how to deal with your finances during this tumultuous time, she is an excellent resource. So that is those are my resources for you guys. Oh, we already got a jumper. It's the Empress. Those are my resources for you guys these days. We've got some interesting stuff going on. I'm here to take your requests. We are live to the world today. I was all in my mode, and then I had to get technical, and I got to switch my brain back. So give me a hot minute. But we are here. We are live. We are taking your requests. I do get censored on YouTube and all social media. So if you want to see me uncensored, if you want to be able to ask uncensored questions, you're going to want to do one of two things. Either join my Patreon or thirdeyechampagne.com for $11, or sign up for my newsletter, which I've been doing a lot of freebies for newsletter subscribers. So freebie live streams, we do them on Zoom, so I don't have to be censored. That's what's going on there. They're about to take out the power grids. What would be the point in that, I wonder? So that's what's going on. So there's some stuff I can't talk about. There's some stuff I won't talk about because I'm not going to risk getting shadow banned. If you are new here, we have quite a few newbies coming over from Linda Grindel's channel from my guest appearance on her show last week. I want to thank all of you guys for being here, for subscribing, and for hitting me up and buying readings. Really appreciate it. If you are looking to buy a reading, Linda's, God bless Linda's people. They bought me out of April within weeks. I mean, within days. Within about 3 days, April was sold out. So if you want to get a reading, we are looking at May. If you are Club 3333, then you're going to be getting preferential treatment for getting a reading in May. And I'm going to send those emails out in the first week of February. I am open for email readings if you want to get an email reading, and I will let you guys know as well. So if you are somebody that is on a green card or a visa, or you are DACA, or you are even undocumented and you want me to look at your situation, I am doing free email readings for you guys. All you have to do is email me at kirstenlangstonauthor@gmail.com. If you are trans, I'm bumping somebody else up here too. If you are a trans person and you are concerned about what is going on and you want me to look at your personal situation, I will do those readings for free as well. I do email readings for you for free. So just email me at kirstenlangstonauthor@gmail.com and I will take a look at stuff. I do have to tell you, I am not a lawyer. I am not able to give you legal advice. I can only give you psychic advice. But I will say this. If you are any of these people, and also if you are in a same-sex marriage, I highly, highly, highly advise you to seek out legal counsel, to go to a lawyer, pay for a consult, and ask about your options. Ask about your options. This is very, very important. So I have had clients back in November when I first offered to do these readings. I told these people, go to a lawyer, go talk to somebody, go to a lawyer. And even back in November, those lawyers were getting backed up. So don't wait. If you live in America, in the USA, and you are concerned about your situation, please consult a lawyer. Oh my goodness. Is there anything else I have to tell you? I feel like that's it. I feel like those are all the things. Oh yeah, Behind the Bastards is good. Okay, so I have nothing on my list today. I mean, aside from preserving everybody's sanity and well-being, I have nothing on my list. So please go ahead and throw your requests out in the chat. And if I don't get to it, go ahead and throw it out again. We do have to be careful about what we're talking about on YouTube. The government civilians got the same email to resign that Elon Musk sent to Twitter. I know. Oh, yeah, let's look at that. The crash on the Potomac River. This is an interesting situation. So aside from the inflammatory comments that were made by a certain presidential figure, we use the term presidential lightly. Sorry, we've got some bizarre stuff going on. The dog here. Oh, Sandra's new. I am new and come from Linda G after I watched you last week. Thank you for being here, Sandra. This is an interesting situation. So we had a plane that was landing at the airport, and there was a Black Hawk helicopter flying around there, and they collided. And apparently the video shows the plane going directly toward the helicopter. So I mean, I think people are wondering if there's evidence of there's already conspiracy theories floating around here. I do wonder if the pilot had a medical emergency. I actually wonder if the pilot had a medical emergency and something went wacky there. But what the hell? This door is moving all by itself. The door across the hall is moving. There's no windows open here. Oh no, the helicopter flew into the plane. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I mean, there's something wacky here. Look, it's wacky. So we do have the devil. I don't know that it was on purpose. I'm not getting, why would you plash a crane full of people? Plash a crane? Good. That's good. That's where my brain is today. Why would you crash a plane full of people on purpose? There's no real reason for it. But it seems to be some kind of a failure of the system. So these all came up together, and it is a failure of the system right here. So something went awry. It's wild because it's like, well, there's one person that's responsible for this. Like the cards are saying, okay, here's one person. Here's one person responsible for it. So let's look a little bit closer at it and see what's going on here. No, this is a mistake. This isn't a conspiracy thing. This is a mistake. Somebody screwed up bad, and I can't understand what happened. The helicopter was told to move out of the way, but it was a training mission, and maybe they were not trained correctly. Yeah, this is a screw up. This isn't anything wacky. There was supposedly one traffic controller covering 2 posts. Ooh. So yeah, somebody screwed. This is the failure of one person. I'm not kidding. These cards are like, this is a failure of one person. Erica wants to know, will there be a rampant outbreak of TB? Where, Erica? Globally, America, somewhere else, where? Were the helicopter controls taken over by AI? No, nope. Somebody screwed up. One person did or said the exact wrong thing. Somebody screwed up here. It's almost like they couldn't see or they couldn't move. We keep getting the bound card. Devil again. Look at this. Look at this. This is the failure of one person. I shuffled these cards really well. I'm getting the same cards. So this is whose fault it is. It's the King of Pentacles. Okay. And it again, it could be, a failure of the system. So because I see this here, this could be the Army, this could be the FAA, this could be, but it's part of the system. It's part of the system. It is a problem. Somebody screwed up. Devil right here. And people are stressed about it. But so I don't get the sense as I look at this off cards and on cards, I don't get the sense that this is like nefariously wacky shit. Do you know what I mean? I don't get that. What I see is somebody screwed up. Somebody screwed up pretty bad. Obviously, there's a bunch of people dead. Captain Steve on YT is a pilot flying out of DC, and he explains it well. Oh, that's good. Canadian election. Yeah, let's look at our front runners for Canada. Oh, in Kansas City. Oh, that's right. I read about that. All right, let me look at Kansas City, and then we'll look at Canada. Well, Sandra, right now, I have seen a woman in the past for Canada. But right now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the front runners. So I'm looking at Pierre, I'm looking at Mark, and I'm looking at, oh God, what's her name? It's not Christine, but it's close to Christine. Christia. I'm looking at the three of them and seeing who's getting the good cards right now. And that's what I'm going to do in a hot minute. Yes, I'm going to look at that, Mama Kringle, mass firings for federal government employees. I mean, that's the plan. That's the plan. Washington Post, a day before the midair DC crash, another jet was forced to abort a landing at National Airport because of a helicopter. Oh my God, do these people not know what they're doing? Is this just like failure? Incompetence? So if it were nefarious, I would expect to see the 5 of Swords or the 7 of Swords. I didn't get them. Which tells me, with that devil card, tells me somebody screwed up. Somebody did or said the very wrong thing. I've been reading on Blake Lively. Key FAA personnel fired on day 1 by 45. Well, there you go. No, I don't see it. I don't see a severe TB outbreak. No. Nope. Listen, we heal. Oh, these cards are hilarious. So, the healing is here, but it's like it lingers. It's like hard to get it under control. So everything is A-okay, but it's hard to get it under control. I see that here. And then check this out. These cards deliver a warning. These cards are like, but y'all better pay attention in the future because you could have some problems on your hands here. Y'all better pay attention in the future about this kind of stuff because this could end up a big problem for you. So it's showing us this instability, and it's kind of showing us it's a 50-50 chance this could happen again. So no, I don't think it's going to get much worse, but it does linger. It seems like it's hard for them to get rid of it. All right, let's take a peek at Canada. We'll take a peek at Pierre, Mark's, and Christia's cards here. See who's getting the good cards. I believe last week, I've been checking in every week. Last week we were on thirdyechampagne.com and Patreon for member only live streams. And I believe last week Mark was getting some nice cards. Yeah, TB is no joke. That's legit. Barb says TB is no joke. You can have it for years. All right, so let's look. We'll look at Christia first. See how her cards are fair. She wasn't getting the best cards, which I mean, I understand she's kind of a favorite coming out of Trudeau's cabinet. I'm woefully ignorant. I get my headlines for the most part, and then from what you guys tell me. So I'm getting my information from about 400 people on the internet. Oh, she got nice cards today. She's got good cards, but not good enough. No, she's not getting it. She's not hitting it right now. So right now, Christia's cards. So these are very nice cards. Here I mean, this is victory. This is like, here she goes. She's doing the damn thing. Here it is. Okay, a lovely. But then it's like something comes in and pulls it away from her. Something takes the win from her. We see she has all the ingredients. We love this. So she's got this here. She's got this here. She has all the ingredients. We love that. They actually remind me of Kamala Harris's cards. I'm going to tell you why. But then we get the sad card. In the home environment, she's got the devil card, which is Kamala. Oh, I forgot on YouTube. They don't like the naked people. Damn it. She gets the devil's card, which is what Kamala was getting a lot. So it's kind of like, okay, you have everything you need. You have all the ingredients, but you're not hitting it. You're not hitting it. And then lastly, she's got the chaos card. So they're not going with her. And then her final outcome is the 10 swords in the back. So that's a hard no. That is a hard no. Let's look at Mark's cards. See how he's doing today. AOC just called 47 out because he's firing civil servants. She's done a lot for Canada, but people might be tired of her. Yeah, I mean, especially coming out of Trudeau's cabinet. And the guy's been there for what, 11 years? He's been there for a hot minute. He's been there for a very long time. And I think people were more into him in the beginning and now less into him at the end, which is typically how relationships peter out. Take a peek at Mark. See what's going on there. Yeah, man, I jumped on here at 4:03. It took me almost 10 minutes to get this damn camera working. The StreamYard just wouldn't recognize that I had a camera, and I had to go into my browser. So it was a whole thing. It was just a whole ass thing. Mark's cards aren't so hot right now either. He may end up with a legal problem. His cards were good last week. All right, we'll go check Pierre's cards here. Damn, he's getting the devil too. Interesting. He's also got the devil in his home environment. It makes me wonder about the nature of this election in general. Jesus Christ. I've got helicopters. Can you hear this? Oh my God, it's shaking my house. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on? Sorry, just scared the hell out of me. Could you guys hear that on there? You might not have been able to hear it. Sorry. Sorry about that. That was a hot minute. Hey, Kingy, we're okay. We're okay, buddy. We're okay. Hey, we're okay. Grab this dog. Hey, we're all right. We're okay. I know that was scary. I know. That was very scary. I know. I'm right here, sweetie. That was very scary. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. Come here. We're safe. We're safe. That was very scary. Come here. Come on. I know. Come here. We're safe. We're safe. All right, you're right. I can still hear it too, but we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. We are safe, Kimmy. That was really crazy. That thing was shaking my house. I mean, I can hear the engines of that thing. Hey, the king. Oh my God. Hey, we are okay. Come here. Come on. Come in there. I gotta go to work, bud. Come on, baby. We're okay. No, we're okay. No more barks. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy, Pop. Jesus Christ. Don't go back there and bark, dude. That scared the hell out of me. Woo! Paranoia is for real these days. That is so the truth. That is so the truth. Oh my God. Woo, that really, no, I mean, my entire house was shaking. This desk was shaking. Everything was shaking. It scared the hell out of me. Hold on, it's my mom. Mom's probably scared shitless too. She said it was 3 helicopters. Really, really, really low helicopters. I'm going to ask if it's government. She saw him. She went outside and saw him. 3 big old helicopters, she said. Okay. I asked her if it was government. That scared the shit out of me. I was going to die on camera. I thought this thing was going to hit my house. It was so close. I thought I was going to die on camera. Good Lord. Oh my God. Right? Don't be in the news for being involved in a helicopter crash, right? Oh my God. Woo! She says, yeah, they were government. They're Air Force, she thinks. Yeah. Army or Air Force. Interesting. That's creepy. Jesus Christ. God. Oh my God. Okay. I'm in the Bay Area. I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area. It used to be hospital helicopters flying over your house. That was more terrifying. Yeah, it just raises the tension, right? Okay. I don't even know what I was looking at. I'm looking at Mark's cards. Mark Carney's cards for Canada. Not great. So he's also got the devil in his home environment. He's also getting the 10 swords in his back right now. He might bounce back because he too has some nice cards here, but he's getting the same disappointment cards that Christia is getting. And he's got the death card, which I don't love. We will revisit him. Let's look at Pierre's cards here. Oh, shit. She said they were in formation, like they were doing. So what does that mean if they were in formation? Yeah, here's the question. What were they looking for? Yeah. Yeah. What were they looking for? They weren't coming from that direction, Bernadette. They weren't coming from the direction of the Air Force Base. They were coming from that way. So where am I? So they were coming from North Bay. Oh, Michelle, good question. That makes me wonder, why do we now have so many military helicopter trainings? Maneuvers practice. Yeah, Mom says there were 3 of them and they were all in a formation together. No, she doesn't think it. I mean, not unless they're using military helicopters. It was military. Jesus Christ, scared the shit out of me. I thought I was going to die. They're supposed to notify us when they do stuff like that, because we've had issues before with them flying too low and then, oops, yeah, sorry, it was training. Wow. God. Let's take I wanted, after this, I do want to take a peek at the federal employee situation. So I myself have had eyes on these emails. Oh, Pierre's cards are good. I wonder if he's going to cheat. Is Elon Musk in this guy's ear? Look at this. I wonder if he's going to cheat. So right now, Pierre has the best cards. Tower in the home environment. So he may shock and surprise everybody and jump in there and be like, here we go. I win. He's got the Fool. He's got the Sun. These are the same cards Trump was getting when he won. He's in his own cards here. He's coming in with the Ace of Wands. Right now, he's got the best cards. Right now, he's got the best cards. When helicopters are in a formation, it'll be night training. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Whew. Scary, man. Oh, thanks. Donna says, love your lives. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you guys for being here. All right, well, let's see what's going on with the federal employees. I tell you, these emails were batshit. So for those of you who don't know, every single federal employee in every single department started getting emails from a unknown source, and they were all getting the same emails. It's not supposed to happen that way. They're supposed to only get emails from their department. Instead, they're getting emails from the federal government. It's not supposed to work that way. So they start getting these emails, and it looks like they're trying to build some kind of a database. Yeah, I'm going to look at that too, the Gitmo stuff. It looks like they're trying to build some kind of a database with every federal employee, which I feel like they would already have. You know what I mean? So I don't know why. But anyway, they were trying to collect emails. Most of these people thought it was phishing, so they weren't opening the emails. Then they started getting even weirder emails, basically saying, you know, if you're not loyal to Donald Trump, then you should probably resign. And we're going to pay you all this money, which they are not authorized to do. If you quit right now, we're going to pay you a bunch of money. All you have to do is respond to this email with the word resign. I mean, that is not how stuff like that works. That is not how that works. Yeah, today was, today, it feels like today. This week was a little bit crazy. So, the night that they froze, they tried to freeze all the federal grants and benefits. I'm on the phone with family members going, okay, if you can't pay for your doctor appointment, if they freeze the Medicare and all this and stuff, you can't pay for your groceries. If you need help with this, you need to call me and let me know. I mean, it's crazy over here, you guys. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. It's just within 10 days, we have gone from normal to so batshit. It feels like you are in an alternate reality. I'm sure everybody in America in the chat can tell you this. It literally feels like we live in an alternate reality, and it happened like that. So, I mean, the goal here is it's all in Project 2025, which they appear to be doing step by step. If you haven't read it, I encourage you to read it so you know what's coming next. They have summaries because it's like 900 pages. There are summaries online. So what they're trying to do is, oh God, these are nasty cards. What they're trying to do with these federal employees is it's all money. So they're trying to quote unquote save money. Their plan was to just rush in and try to catch people off guard. So that's how these two cards came up. So they tried to come in with the sword and catch this guy who is at work. This is literally the card of a man working off guard. While he's busy looking at his work, they tried to come in and be like, I'm going to get this. Like, I'm going to come for you. Now look at this. They've got the sneaky card here. So they are absolutely sneakily trying to get people to walk away. They are trying to get people to leave. What's the purpose? Money. Now, it's real nasty. I mean, this is real nasty stuff. So they're coming in like the tower. They're coming in again. They want to do it all of a sudden. They want to come in all of a sudden. And then this card is called guilty. So they're literally trying to steal things from people. This man is trying to take these people's swords where their backs are turned. So is it going to be successful? Yes and no. I'm going to look broadly at what the current administration is attempting, and we'll see how far they get. We will see how far they get. We were told by the department that the emails were okay to answer. There is no buyout. There is no money incentive to leave. You just resign. Yeah. Yes. Hascape says it's austerity on steroids so they can raid the treasury plus privatize everything. Yes. Sharon Ann says they're trying to put in loyalists to Bozo. The executive orders are meant to shock and confuse people. Yes. Oh, God, how did he piss off the Pope? I mean, it's not hard, but I haven't heard about the Pope. Yeah, I heard 53 days in 1930s Germany. I will look at the Gitmo situation next. So for those of you who don't know, he would like to reopen that, which is in Cuba. It's not in America. And he would like to detain people there indefinitely. They've also passed a bill that makes it legal, which is going to be challenged in the courts, but makes it legal for any immigrant, I'm assuming immigrants of color, only because, racism, who is accused of a crime to be held indefinitely without trial. I mean, that's going to be challenged. A lot of what they're doing is going to be challenged in the courts. The courts right now, I keep wanting to drink and then talk. The courts right now are actually holding up pretty good. They're doing okay. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. if our courts can hold this shit back for the next 2 years, I think we have a very good chance of getting in there in 2026 and putting this guy in a proverbial straitjacket. If they can find their way around the courts, if the courts don't hold, we're in trouble. Sarah says, important to remember Germany had 63 million people at that time. We have 347 million in the US, yes. Are NPR and PBS safe? What? Looks like T's folks have started investigating them. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, so how far does this guy get? Shit. Okay, so these are terrible cards. How far does the current administration get in their plans? Well, once again, they're going to wreck the economy. So I'm going to say it again. If you live in the US, but even if you don't, save your money, have a cushion, make sure that you are stockpiling things. Buy your eggs now because they are not checking the bird flu. So either the cost is going to go up or you're just not going to be able to get any. So I have no idea how long eggs last. Does anybody in the chat know how long they last from the time that you buy them? Because I'm sure eventually they have to go bad. But, buy your eggs. We see that the economy here, that's part of the plan, by the way. The crash of the economy is part of the plan. And then we see here real nasty stuff that's sitting in the home environment. They want to bring about a death, whatever that death is, they will succeed at it. And then right here, we do have the government, current administration with the sun. So as far as advancing their goals go, they're going to do pretty damn good. But what's interesting is we have over here, let's crash the economy. And then we have over here, oh, but how can I get rich? How can I get rich? How can I be rich? This will be fun. You can freeze uncooked scrambled eggs 1 year. Eggs are usually good for about 4 to 6 weeks under refrigeration. Okay, see, that's the stuff I need to know. Yeah, we're going to look at the veggies. So already we're having problems with harvests because people are afraid to show up for work. And I don't blame them. Denise Peterson says, pump and dump, the billionaires swoop in and buy everything. Yep, that's the plan. Must stock up on coffee and protein shakes. Feels like he's trying to break the USA. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. That's a huge part of it. Hi, Joe. Let's look at the veggie situation here. You definitely should grow your own vegetables if you live in the US and you have the capability to do it. And I'm going to say this, pull your money from places like Amazon and Meta and all of that. I have decided I'm going to squat on my Meta accounts. I'm not going to quit altogether. I'm going to squat, but you got to vote with your wallet. That's the one big, fat, fabulous thing you can do right now that isn't going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form or put you out. Vote with your wallet. Stop buying Amazon. Quit Amazon Prime. I promised Costco I would do this. So Costco has refused to get rid of their DEI program. So I got real excited about that. And I called him up yesterday and I said, I'm so happy with what you're doing that I'm going to upgrade my membership. I'm going to buy memberships for my entire family. And it's because you're keeping these policies. The lady on the phone was cracking up. They're sending all those messages to their CEO. So their CEO is getting these messages. So call Costco. Tell them you love that they still have DEI. Tell them you love that and they take very good care of their employees. Look at this little brat. Yeah, they see you. They see you, bro. It's real. They see you. Cameo by the King. Check Goods Unite Us. It's an app that will tell you who donated, what companies have donated to which party. Please vote with your wallet. Please continue to support small businesses like myself. We are going to need you. Pull your money out of Amazon, send it to me, send it to Linda G, send it to these really good people that are doing our best to inform and entertain you. Send it to good people. Send it to businesses that are owned by people of color and gay businesses, queer businesses. Please, please. It's really imperative. So veggies. Well, these cards aren't half bad. Honestly, the vegetable cards are not half bad. I'm kind of afraid to read on egg cards. This is where we are in the US, everybody. In the space of 10 days, we have gone from reading on regular stuff to, will we be able to eat? Yes or no, check this box. This is where we are. It's actually okay. The cards are not bad. I mean, the cards are not bad. They're not bad. We got decent cards here. So here is your card of vegetables. She's sitting here in the home environment. There she is. She's got the grain with her. These are your farmer's cards right here. So we see this going on. I think things are going to shift a little bit, but this is wild. We get the help that we need. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here because these people are afraid to come to work, and I don't blame them. But somehow we get what we need. Yeah, it's going to be such a long 4 years. Yeah, it's been 10 days, y'all. Hi, Dina. Are coupons still a thing? I don't know. Yeah, live like your grandparents or great-grandparents. Yeah, I don't buy anything online. I don't buy shit if I can't. That's the best. If you want to protest this whole entire thing, do not give money to these billionaire pieces of shit. I beg you. I beg you. The only time I'm using Amazon now is if I can't find something anywhere else. And I've cut Target. Because they're a heartless piece of garbage. I wasn't shopping at Walmart to begin with. Cut them. Now, there is, a case to be made that, hey, I need to shop here because it's the cheapest and I need to save money. And I get that. But you can cut it from somebody else. Well, right now he can't deport naturalized citizens. So what they're doing, there's a couple of things I've heard of here. Linda told me apparently ICE went into a restaurant, I think on the East Coast, and arrested everybody, and they were all Puerto Ricans, which, in case you didn't know, is an American territory, which is also against the Constitution. No taxation without representation. Thank you. So we're breaking our own laws already. And then I also heard that they arrested a bunch of Navajos. This is not because ICE is stupid. This is by design. This is on purpose, because they want all of us to know, doesn't matter if you're a citizen, we can still arrest you, we can still hold you, we can still make your life hell for a little while, and we'll do it. That's what that is. That's what they're telling people. It's not because they're incompetent. It is not because they're incompetent. Don't feed the billion bears. Oh, I love that, Barb. That's genius. Yeah, I mean, like I say, if you have to shop at a certain place because it's where they got the lowest prices and you are on a budget, then do that damn shit. Do it. But if you don't have to, don't do it. Pull your money. Pull your money from these people. Do they want their land or casino rights? Well, they want the land, sure, but no, they're just doing it to say, "Hey, you think you're safe because you're born here? You're not. You're not. They're terrorizing people. They're terrorizing people." I'm going to tell you another little piece of advice here. Make sure that your driver's license are renewed. Make sure that you have a passport. Make sure that if your passport expires in the next couple of years, get it renewed now. Hi, Kathy. Sorry. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. Get it renewed now. Make sure that you have these documents. Make sure that you have the things that you need. Make sure that you have your Social Security card, copies of it. Make sure you have copies of your birth certificate. Make sure you've made copies of your passport. Get everything you need now. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. German playbook, they were heavily influenced by British camps in Africa and Jim Crow laws. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, just get it. I'm not saying, oh, you're going to have to flee, but if you want to, you're going to need to be able to, number one. But number two, they plan on going like full old school Russia with our bureaucratic systems. So, oh yeah, you can have a passport, but it's going to take you 6 years to get it. Sorry, we just don't have enough staff. It's going to be that kind of shit. Yeah, get your real ID. I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious. And I'm going to say it again. If you are a targeted person, I am doing email readings, free email readings. If you are on a visa, on a green card, if you are DACA, if you are undocumented, you want me to look at your particular situation, I can do so and give you some advice. I am not a lawyer, so I cannot give you legal advice. I can only give you psychic advice. If you are a trans person and you are concerned about your particular situation, I am also doing email readings for you for free. Again, I cannot give you legal advice. I can give you psychic advice, but please, 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 if you are any of the above, and if you are in a same-sex marriage, consult an attorney. Consult an attorney. Listen, listen, this is my whole thing. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Have a plan. If you are a person of color, even if you were born here, have a plan in case you get picked up by ICE. Have a plan. Hey, so-and-so, if I don't come home in 24 hours, it's because ICE has me. Call the lawyer. Here's the lawyer's number. Right? Establish a connection with an attorney. I'm serious. Navajo people have been through this since World War II. Nothing new to them. They're strong. Yep, 100% true. Very true. So that's all. I'm just saying it's better to have it and not need it. Same with the money. Put your money aside. It is better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay, what else do we need to look at here? What else do we need to look at in this shit show? Actually, let's segue. We'll go back to some politics, but let's take a peek at Blake Lively's lawsuit. So Blake Lively is an actress. She's in this movie that's supposed to be horrible. So like all of this. Oh, thank you, Astro Yoga Woman. Appreciate you. I have not watched the movie. I heard it's a terrible movie. But her co-star, Justin Baldoni, there was big drama. She sued him. Now he's suing her back. $400 million lawsuit. He's releasing voicemails. Now she wants a gag order. I mean, it's just drama. It's just crazy, crazy drama. And Ian says the passport is the strongest proof of identification. If you don't use it, still get one. Yes, 100%. I don't think JFK Jr. is going to get confirmed now. Kathy wants to know, is it ever going to be a normal world again? Well, define normal. Joe says American Indians been dealing with this shit since 1492. Yep, 100%. Oh, this is so ugly. Can I just tell you, this is ugly. This whole thing is ugly. I don't think you're going to get any winners out of this lawsuit. So we see Lively here. She's like actively fighting. She's ready to go. We see Baldoni at the root of the reading. He's like, I will go broke fighting this. Not good. But then look at this. They're basically just going to just start throwing money around. The only winners here are going to be the attorneys. 110%. And it looks like it gets settled somehow before it goes to big, crazy Gwyneth Paltrow ski trial type shit. But I will say the cards are with her right now more than they're with him. He's not getting the good cards. She's getting the good cards. Her husband is here. Ryan Reynolds is here. Ryan Reynolds is like, baby, I got you. I got your back. Oh, Kathy's new too. You saw me on Linda G. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, so the Blake Lively thing is a hot mess. She's fighting though. This girl is going to take it all the way. She does not care, and I think Baldoni's going to back down. I think he's going to back down. How the hell do they have so much power in the industry? I know. I had no idea. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were such a power couple. I really had no idea. But they are. Baldoni said he won't back down. Is Ryan Reynolds the real one behind all of this because he's controlling? Oh, no, he doesn't read as controlling. But I tell you, this when this man gets something in his head, he's like, we got to do X, Y, Z. It will be done. His will be done. Oh, thank you, Bethany. You saw me on Linda G for the first time. We got a lot of newbies here. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you for being here. Did Blake develop feelings? No, no way. No, Did she develop feelings for Justin Baldoni? No. What is Bill Gates up to buying up American land? Ugh, he just knows it's a good investment. Not up to anything nefarious. He's easy to read. Gates is easy to read. So he's not up to anything nefarious at all. Speaking of tech people, I did just put up an email. Oh my God. losing it today. I'm losing my mind today. I did just put up a video at thirdeyechampagne.com if you're a member or a member of my Patreon. It's a about 30-minute little deep dive on Elon Musk. I'm not, there's no surprises there. I mean, if you think he's a piece of shit, guess what? Awkward gesture maker, Elon Musk. But if you want to see it, it's over there. And again, I will again say, if you want to join us where we are not censored, where you can ask what you want and I can tell you what I want to tell you, then definitely join thirdeyechampagne.com or Patreon. Shopgirl said it was great. The Elon video, yeah. Variety said, Justin Baldoni apologized to Blake Lively over it, ends with us rewrites in lengthy voice note. I am far from perfect. I am a flawed man. I kind of feel like that's all an act. What, he did rewrites on Deadpool? You like the movie? Elle liked the movie. Okay, I've heard it's not good, but I'll watch it. What else do we need to read on, my friends? What else do we need to look at? There's so much going on, I can't even think of it. I can't, it's like everything's going through my brain. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, that's a good question. The federal grants. Well, they technically can't. It's illegal for them to freeze anything, but let's see what the deal is here. I will say this. Part of what they're doing, and they did this last time, if you remember. Oh, that's a good question, Marshall Lott. We'll look at that. They were testing what they could get away with, and that is a biggie of what's happening right now. So they are just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. They are trying to figure out what the legal challenges to what they want to do are so that they can argue against it. So that's a lot of what you're seeing right now. Well, we're going to look at RFK Jr. I do not think he's going to be confirmed, but I will look. But legally, they cannot, Trump can't say, I'm just not going to give you your money. That money's already been allocated. Legally, he has to distribute it. What I do want to look at is reps are already in the House are already predicting a government shutdown in March. So I want to take a peek at that as well. No, they can't. No, they're not going to freeze it. They want to freeze it. They're like, how they're trying to figure out how to do it. We want to freeze the money. How can we figure out how to do it? We want to give out less money. How can we do it? So they want it real bad, but they can't right now. They can't. They're stuck right now. That's the card called Bound. That's the card called the Burden. They are stuck. Let's look at RFK. Whoops, dropping cards. Let's take a peek at it. He's not going to get confirmed, but I'm curious to look at his cards. Did you see the video his cousin Caroline put out? And she called him a predator and said he was putting animals in blenders and shit. Did you see this? I mean, that video was insane. I read somewhere, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I read somewhere that France was offered to send troops to defend Greenland. Some drone info provided by the White House. Wait, about the plane crash? RFK's cards. This guy doesn't know whether he's coming or going. That worm ate a little bit more of his brain than he's willing to admit. He really doesn't know if he's coming or going. I'm really pissed because my senator, Alex Padilla, is voting yes on some of Trump's appointees. And I want full obstruction. And it's pissing me off that I told you these Dems were going to do this. Oh, we'll reach across the aisle. It'll be fine. Idiots. The brainworm or the heroin. Oh my God. And I would like to know, you have these two, this whole family is like dramatically gorgeous pretty much, right? Especially Bobby Kennedy Sr. and his brother. All right. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous man. And then you get this guy who looks like a fucking lump of clay just got smushed together. Like how? How? Was he born ugly? Did he ruin his looks? Was it the heroin? Did the worm do something? I mean, he is not an attractive man. And I don't understand it, because literally that entire family was attractive. JFK Jr. was one of the most gorgeous people that ever lived. Oh, I got some in my eye. And he's not cute. And sounds like a garbage disposal full of mucus. Did he used to be good looking? Oh my God. I might have to go and fix my contact. Oh my God. I got some in my eye here. Oh no, this is not good. Ooh. I think, here, hold on. Let me do this. I will play this for you while I go fix this, because this is bad. Okay. So here's a preview. Here is a preview of what we did in January for the paid subscriptions. Check it out. I'll be back. This man is terrifying. This is a terrifying man. This is immense power. This is not somebody you want to go up against. If you went against him, he would keep it in the back of his head for the rest of his life. I don't think he wanted violence, but I think he was very comfortable with it. I think that it was a way of life for him from an early age. He's saying, they got me on, kept trying to trump up charges. They kept giving fake charges. The case against me was rigged. They were just trying to get me any way they could because I was an embarrassment to them, because he showed them up, basically. That's the first thing I see here. Ooh, and already really, really high-pitched ringing in my ears. The first thing I see here, oh, this is a real damaged person. Well, he was real damaged. It feels better to me now. And I want to do this with an awareness. This is somebody that fairly recently passed, that has a lot of family members and people that are still here that love them and care about them, and I don't want to do anything that's salacious or hurtful or stepping on anybody's toes. And both parents ran real weird. I think Dad could yell a lot. Dad could be really like, you have to do this, you have to do that. And there was this, for him, a real deep desire to, like, please Dad, take care of Dad. Mom was kind of erratic. Both parents come across as erratic, though. Mom comes across as, one minute you're an angel, and the next minute you're garbage, you're crap, you're shit, you mean nothing that you do matters. And this kid feels like he's jumping from one foot to the next, trying to please people. I do feel like there's some weird, this is a real little, though. I mean, I'm talking like, 6, below 6, but I have to, I'm trying to take care of people or please people, or I'm trying to do the right thing. There's an earnestness in this kid where it's like, I'm just trying to do what you're telling me to do. There's a confusion here, because what is a lack of understanding of what is expected, I think. It's sort of like the parents have these unwritten rules or unwritten desires, unwritten, you have to do this, you have to do that kind of a thing. And it wasn't specifically spelled out. I do wonder about academic problems, academic progress. I wonder about some kind of disability with the way that information is computed or understood. Like him on the other side right now, it's like he feels stunned, he feels shocked. He's like sitting there like, what the hell just happened? What the hell was all that? All right, I will get you back to the Queen Mary. You guys can watch the Queen Mary. There's some wild EVPs on that one. I'll play it for you in a little bit. But yeah, I got it. Whatever it was in my eye, I've got it out. So anyway, that's what you get in addition to the political stuff and the live streams. the American Gangster series is running all year. I'm doing every single possible gangster. And then Aaron Hernandez, we just looked at. The next one I'm doing is Chapel Roan. So that's what you get over there. I think it's nice to be able to see the previews. So you know. Oh my God, don't tell me there's something in my eye again. Are you kidding me? The minute I go to read and it just, okay. Okay. God, I don't think he's going to get confirmed, but he's got really nice cards. Whatever happens out of this, he comes up. Look at these cards for this man, RFK Jr. Like, he's got excellent cards. I did do Wyatt Earp. Yes, I did. Yeah, he's got excellent cards. This guy has fabulous cards. Like, whatever happens for RFK Jr., he gets a new lease on life. Like, this works for him, whether he's confirmed or not. His cards are stunning. Let's look at wifey. I kind of can't believe. I mean, obviously, she's been with him this whole time. She knows what she married. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Hi. She knows what she married. Mariel said, I watched the Queen Mary video and loved it. I love that you traveled to stay at the Queen Mary. I'm going to be doing more of that. I'm going to be doing more travel videos. I'm obsessed with it. The Queen Mary video is creepy. So when we got there, I booked a regular suite, and then they called me and they said, we'd like to upgrade you to the Duke of Edinburgh suite. So I stayed in Prince Philip's suite, which is hilarious because it's also where Bobby Kennedy would stay when he went on the Queen Mary. So I got Bobby's room, which I don't think is any kind of an accident because he always swings by. And it terrified us. It terrified us. We were absolutely terrified. I was absolutely terrified. All right, so let's see what Cheryl's doing with RFK Jr. She's got to know. She's got to know what she married. Like, she has to know. Yeah, any Democrat that's voting any of Trump's appointees in is just a worthless piece of garbage. I'm saying it here and now. I don't play teams. I don't play teams, politically speaking. I really don't. And I'm actually not a huge Democrat fan because they're not liberal enough for me. But if you're going to play teams, you know what I mean? Like, now is the time to do it. Like, when fascism is got one foot in the door, it's time to play teams. Was she dazzled by the Kennedy thing? Oh. First of all, they have a fated relationship, which is very interesting. Second of all, I think she was blinded by that dick. That's here in the cards. Uh-oh. But she can't see straight. She can't see straight with this guy. She's like, this is great. Everything's great. Everything's happy. It's like she has blinders on. Hi, Footprint Tarot. It's like she has blinders on. She can't see straight. She's like, this guy's, we're so happy. Everything's great. She can't see straight. But it's sex. I'm just going to say it's the sex. At least that's what got her there. I think she's kind of lonely in this marriage, but look at this. She's getting this too. She's got the big time delusion stuff. She can't see him. She can't see him, right? He must be a heck of a way, right? Like, he must be really fucking good for her to be like whales' heads, bear carcasses, brainworms, heroin. I'm in. I am in. For whatever it is, she was like, this guy is the jam. She can't see straight, poor thing. If you want the mob story, get the podcast, The World Beneath. Ooh, I love that. I will. Thank you. I'd rather mount a rusty garden tool than RFK Jr. Okay, before my eyeball debacle, I said I was going to look at RFK, and then what else was I going to look at? Ooh. What were we going to look at? All I see is your RFK insults. I'm trying to figure out what the hell we were supposed to be looking at. Because I know I was like, I'm going to look at this other thing. And now it's gone out of my head. Sorry. Hazards of the job. I don't even know who's playing the Super Bowl. I think most of his people are going to be confirmed. Oh, that's what we're going to look at, martial law. That's right. He wants to do it. He wants to. You know, he has a fascination with hurting people en masse. He has a fascination with mass death. He's all over that. By the way, oh, I got a video on Kendrick coming up too, Nasilla. I got a video on that. I have a video for that. I'm that person. You put it out. I have a video for that too. Hardest working woman in the psychic show business. I think Musk is going to stick around a lot longer than people think. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles. All right, I'll check their cards. Chiefs won last time, right? I think they're going to win again. Can't believe the Constitution was removed from the federal website. Yeah, I can. No, I don't see anything like that. No, not right now. Not right now. No martial law. Not right now. All right, let's see. Chiefs or Eagles? I think it's going to be the Chiefs. How do I feel about DeepSeek? Oh, I know all about DeepSeek. I think it's hilarious. I think it is absolutely hilarious that these developers were like, we did everything you did for cheaper. Cheaper. And it was like cheaper, less man hours, less money, less everything. I think it was better tech. How do I say that? Less advanced tech. There we go. It is absolutely hilarious. I think everybody's going to get in. I think they're going to let everybody in. Kirsten Z. Elizabeth Warren of Internet Psychics. Oh, God. Elle says, I really feel the candle service is working. Oh, my God. Listen, obviously I put my own name on these candles, which, by the way, the new moon candles are up and running. So we have another 7 days with, it's a money candle, a love candle, a success candle, and a High John the Conqueror candle, which basically covers all that ails you. I'm telling you, these candles are the things that got me this damn house. There were minor miracles regarding the lawsuit around this house for me. You know what? It's going to be a weird Super Bowl. And I was burning those candles like 24/7. This is going to be a weird Super Bowl. This might be handed to somebody. This is not straightforward. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, it's going to be weird. It's not, it's like it's handed. It's like 3 bad calls and everybody's like, oh my God, it never should have gone that way, which I mean, pretty common in sports, right? But this is going to be weird. This is not straightforward. Will there be a new candle service after this one? So the candle service is done. I do one in the beginning of the year, and it's 7 days of purification candles and then 7 days of drawing stuff in candles. You donate money at givebutter.com. Your name goes on the candle, and I get the best feedback. I will be doing a mid-year candle service. So in June, right around the first week of June, whenever the new moons and full moons are in June, I'll be doing them then again. So they will come back, just not for a while. I do have $5 Friday candles, which I still like the candle. Not a lot of people are doing $5 Fridays, but you can find that on my website. John the Conqueror helped me with legal issues around your house too. Yeah. Kirsten, thank you for the Art of the Root recommendation. Yeah, they're good stuff. Yeah, this is going to be a weird little same. I had my candle burning for a week, saging too. Yeah, it's the time to do it, man. Uranus went direct today and is associated with explosions. Oh, interesting. I'm looking at this Super Bowl. It's going to be, Mariel says, I love the candle service, Kirsten. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Thanks for putting all the links in, Sharon. Sharon is the goat of putting all the links in. Very much appreciated. It's going to be weird. It's going to be a wild game. You know what? This is not going to be a boring Super Bowl. Yeah, I do $5 Friday candles every Friday. So it's a $5 donation. You send in your intention, and I read them. I mean, it's the Catholic Church. It's just the Catholic Church by on tea, basically. I grew up Catholic, and I can't let go of the candle shit, clearly. But I read your intentions as I light the candle. The candle burns for a while, and we put a lot of good juju in there. This is going to be weird. Got the tower over and over and over again with this Super Bowl. Look at this. Tower. I mean, these cards are showing lots of money, which is not surprising. But I think the Chiefs are still going to win, but I think it's going to be an extremely bizarre Super Bowl. Something wild, an injury, or like I said, like a series of bad calls, or even like a last-minute field goal. It's going to be crazy. Sharon says, happy birthday to everyone this month. Big hugs. What else do we need to look at? Because I'm out of here in a few. I want to make sure we looked at all the things. Also, just so you know, if you are unable to sign up, if that is not financially feasible for you to join my Patreon or website, it does break down to 37 cents a day. It's incredibly cheap. It's incredibly cheap. And you get more than 600 videos backlogged, plus blogs, plus your own tarot readings. It's very cool. But if you can't, there is so much free content over there. I want to make sure everybody, regardless of income levels, can access stuff. So if you're looking, especially for old Trump stuff, because here's the thing I thought of. There could be some things I was reading on in that first term that actually happened in the second term. So I'm very, no, nothing like that, Elizabeth. I am very interested in some of the old stuff. I'm going to go back and start looking at it. But it's all there. All you have to do is go and Google, not Google, but you go to my search, you put in whatever you're looking for. Trump is a fine keyword. It's going to bring up all the videos that you can access for free, because there's a lot of stuff the public can get over on that website. It's not on the Patreon. It's only on the website. So go and check it out. And yes, there is a little box, unfortunately, that says, sorry, we're having a problem right now. Just ignore that. Keep scrolling. Just ignore that. I've been told that if I try to get rid of that, the entire website will collapse. So it's going to stay there. It's a problem with Vimeo. It's going to stay there for a while. Sharon says, please hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the bell to make sure you get the notifications. Yeah, let's look at the tariffs. Oh, thanks, Golden Lady. I appreciate the tip. Oh, I like Bieber. Will he fulfill the 4-year term? Yes, I believe he will. Yeah, let's look at the tariffs. Let's take a peek at that. I think they're gonna basically install anybody he wants. I think all of Trump's appointees are going to get in, with possibly the exception of RFK. Is him putting ships by Panama in his purview? Is that something he is allowed to do? He's signing the tariffs tomorrow. Where do you find Patreon? You can go to Patreon/Kirsten Langston, and I'm right there. You don't think so about Tulsi? All right, we'll look at her cards. We can look at her cards. I think everybody's going to get in. Oh, yeah, he gets what he wants on these tariffs. These turfs. Fuck. Oh. Okay. I can't do anything but laugh. He can put ships in any international waters. I mean, if he does, there's no outcome to it. Nothing happens. I feel like prices are reflected almost right away. I mean, I'd be surprised if it was longer than a month. So here we go. Carrying the burden. Here's the stress card, so that's fun. Got the chaos card over here as well. And then for real fun shits and giggles, we've got global financial sadness and ruin. So it's going to be not good. AKA bad. You're going to see grocery prices go up too within the next 6 weeks. The wheels are just off the cart at this point. It is every which way but loose. Celtic Sears saying Jupiter goes direct on 2-4, prices will take off, and Mars goes direct on 2-23. Then we do get a Venus retrograde somewhere in there, but oh God. Cara says, I basically saw someone say how we view Florida is how the world views the U.S. I actually love Florida, but good Lord. All right, let's look at Tulsi. Kristen says it's supposed to make the Aussie dollar worse. Oh God. Yeah, it's everybody. Ha! Get on the Handbasket Express next stop. Yeah, I mean, these tariffs are going to affect everybody. Like the whole global economy is just, this guy is just, he wants to mess up as much stuff as he possibly can. Celtic Seers also saying the eclipses in March will give hell. Venus retrograde at the beginning of March. There's a stock market correction. Interesting. It's global. Yeah, I mean, he's like, let me poop in every single possible backyard that I absolutely can. That's what he's doing. All right, Tulsi, what do you got? She got nice cards. Ooh, she does have the death card hovering. If she gets in, I still think she's going to get in. But it looks like she squeaks by. Her cards aren't great, I will say. I mean, she's got the death card here, but she also has the victory card. So it's not a done deal that she does not get confirmed. I mean, she's still working for it. She's still working at it. She still wants it. She doesn't have the best cards. It's a burden for her to get there. She doesn't have the good juju with her. It's definitely a burden, but they might just ram her through. They might just do it. Hedge Seth Patel and Gabbard will be 47's eyes and ears. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Sadie says I have a reading with you in April. I can't wait. Yay. I should mention that if you are a returning patron or member of ThirdEyeChampagne.com and you come back before February 2nd, I am giving out gift certificates for either readings or candle services. So $10 gift certificate if you sign up. Sign up. $5 Friday. That link is somewhere. I feel like that link is in the box. The pedal. Oh, you guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious. That link is somewhere in the box, right? Can I put it in? Do I have it? Where are you, $5 Friday? Oh, maybe I don't have it. Shoot. Huh. I think I would. Go find it. Hold on. I will find it. And $5 Friday. Boop. Oh, pop it right in here. Nope, not there. Here. There you go. Okay. Used a Sharpie to underline and signed it with a Sharpie. Oh, that's fun. Does pizza and beer come with $5 Friday? I wish. Okay. Anything else we need to look at? Yeah. Start boycotting certain establishments. Be mindful where you spend your money. It is so important. That's the best way you can resist. It's no pressure. You just have to switch where you're spending your money. I know too many people. I'm going to say this. I'm going to soapbox for one hot second. I know too many people that are still apathetic about it. I know too many people that are like, it's business as usual. Oh, well, he's crazy. We'll get through it. They don't realize, yeah, of course, I'm going to still shop at, Target or Amazon, or, I'm going to still support Bezos. I'm still going to support Meta. And it's so bad. Like, God damn, it just kills me that people are still so apathetic about it. This is a huge deal. And one of the most passive things you can do, it's actually very active, but it's not like you're marching in the streets, is to vote with your wallet. Hascape says they won't be soon. This feels even worse than the first term. Yeah. I did get an apology. I did get an apology from someone who was like, I'll look at Bieber, who was like, because in November I was like, it's going to get really bad, everybody. So let's do X, Y, Z. And I had a certain family member was like, you're overreacting. You're out of your mind. You're just crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. I got an 11 o'clock phone call apology. Jesus Christ, it really is this bad. I am so sorry I doubted you. I feel so stupid for not listening to you. Oh my God. That's right, y'all. That's right. Is our Canadian dollar going to fare better against? Oh, that's a good idea. The exchange rate. Let me look at Bieber and then I'll look at Canadian dollar. World food production. Is it okay for this year? Define okay. Hascape said you had backlash for that and you predicted it with your Christo-fascist special. Thank you, Hascape. Thank you for that. And when did I do that? 2019? I did. People were so mad. I put up the promo for it because it was like a stand on your own video that you could just go buy instead of having to join. And it was too inflammatory to put up in public. I mean, it was just, there was no way I could have put it up in public. And people were so mad when I put up that ad. How could you put this up? You're an awful person. You're disgusting. I'm unsubscribing. If you go and watch that video now, it's called The United States of Gilead, and it is up on the website and Patreon. If you go watch that now, it's like I'm living here. It's like I was in 2025 and I came back in a time machine and told you everything that was happening. It's honestly, it scared the shit out of me. I actually called my mother and I was like, am I dead? Did I die? Because how can I accurately predict shit like this? Like, this is not okay. Like, I think I'm living in a limbo. I had a whole breakdown over it. Hi, Jean. People were really mad. And it basically details exactly what's happening right now and how far they're going to get and the apparatuses they're going to use to get there. And I did it like at least 5 years ago, if not more. I mean, Bieber and wifey, there's lack of emotional support here. There's a little bit of stress here. It's like they're trying to be happy, but they can't quite get there. There is some loneliness in the marriage. It's sitting here. There's going to be a divorce, but right now it's sitting here. There won't be a divorce for years, but it's just sitting here. There could be a second child before there's a divorce, but it's just, things are already going south. Is my mom psychic? Yeah, mom's psychic. Mom's not as psychic as me. One person was doing 2 jobs because of understaffing. God, for the plane stuff. Yeah, if you want to know, I mean, it's like a 3-hour video, United States of Gilead. And I actually re-released it over the Christmas break. So it's kind of right there on the website. Let's look at the Canadian dollar. I don't want to call Bieber out on that stuff, but I have read on it before, Denise, and they're just not the best cards. Yeah, okay, I like that. We can look at Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. God, yeah. All right, let's see. The exchange rate. Yeah. Oh, fuck. The dollar's going to go down. Shit. Get your gold bars now, folks. Get your gold bars now. Kirsten, why do you think your channel is throttled, but political readers like Marianne Revealing Light and Cash Peters say the same stuff and their channels are flourishing? Well, I believe that because I was one of the first ones doing this, it got throttled in 2018 and it has not recovered. It has not recovered. And I mean, I don't know, other people are getting the same issues, but I've had people say I was automatically unsubscribed from you. I didn't know it. YouTube just unfollowed you and I didn't do it. I don't get notified when I'm supposed to get notified. That's why I started giving notifications out via email. I don't rank in the searches. It's been going on since 2018. So I mean, I am live, I'm consistent. And I've also had a lot of problems with getting strikes on my channel for things that other people are saying, other people are doing. I've gotten issues like with these cards, like, oh, you can't show, you're showing naked people on the card. Like other people don't do this. You know what I mean? They're not using cards. Of course they're using cards. I seem to be somewhat targeted. And and mass reported. And I mean, I was dealing with so much harassment in 2017 and 2018. It had to be bots. Somebody like sent a bunch of bots after me. It had to be insane. There were also at that point, there were other readers. I don't even think they're up anymore. But also Trumpers. Whew, this sounds insane. It sounds like I'm crazy, but I've seen the videos myself. We're making videos about me as a psychic, trying to debunk things that I was saying, saying that I was a fake. All of, I mean, they were there. I've seen them. I don't know if they're up anymore, but Dina says, I don't get a notice. See, I used to, but I remember you always say you're on Thursday at 4:00. Yep. Kirsten, there are certain readers not to trust. Please believe that. Thank you, Ian. So that's why I mean, I got throttled in 2018. It was the most insane thing I've ever seen. And I know Psychic Violetta had the same problem. All of a sudden, she just stopped getting subs, and I don't know if she recovered or not. I think she still has more subscribers than I do. But it's been rough. It's been rough, and I had some people I know that used to work over at Google, and they were like, "Look, I mean, it's not an official policy, but like." There is a policy. I can, and they can't look at my account and see, but yeah. Today's spot price of gold is $2,000, $2,807 per ounce. Thank you. So yeah, that's what's going on with all of that. Celtic Seer says, I think you had Russian bots set on you and maybe still get them from time to time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people are always generally pretty, shitty in the comments. Like you always get shitty comments, but I had to hire people to go after the trolls because they were so bad. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. I can't see Cameron. Is Cameron on here? Okay, so Machine Gun Kelly, Megan Fox. I mean, this was a past life thing that they had to play out. I've seen that before when I read on them. He is like, let's move on. This man, so he must already have somebody in the bag here, even though she's pregnant. He is like, let's move forward. Let's move on. He's thinking with his wand. This is a rough relationship. It went south quick, and I believe he cheated. It's here in the cards. Why can't, oh, there's Cameron. Okay, there you are. Okay, now I see you. Had to sign in my new work email to get on the YouTube app to even comment. Yeah, and does that happen with other people? Do you know what I'm saying? CC Ryder says, hold firm, babe. Put out the energy for growth and protection. Yeah, yes, 110%. But that's also why I'm very careful when I say I get censored on social media. I'm very, very careful about what I say now. James. It's predicted that AI will start spamming, commenting. Oh, yeah. 100%. Did you see Jim Acosta walked out? He was like, you know what? F all y'all. I'm out of here. The news anchors we know today, many won't exist with their respective channels 4 years from now. Yeah, that's real. That is real. You're not a nobody, Cameron. Oh, you mean a nobody to get shadow banned? You mean like you don't post, so why are you getting shadow banned type shit? Yeah, who knows? Elizabeth saying I rarely get your notifications from YouTube. Yes, I am always live. The first and last Thursday's live to the public. I'm live every Thursday at 4 p.m. But to the public for the free, it is always the first and last Thursday of the month. Thanks, Ian. I am going to go get me a nice bottle of wine. Thank you, sir. PBS. You think they're going to cut PBS? Let's look at PBS. And then I have to go. But I'll play you the rest of this Queen Mary. You can hear the EVPs. They're bizarre. Kelsey said, I love the community and corner of the internet you have created. So do I. So do I. If you need help with Patreon, Elizabeth, email me, please. I told y'all they were coming for news. Listen, there are times I get in front of this camera and I'm not always, like 100% in my bones. I feel this shit. But I'm going to tell you this. Everything I'm seeing with this current government in the United States, I am dead on accurate about. I am telling you this. I am telling you this. I feel it. I feel it. Please fucking listen to me. I want to help everybody. I want to help as many people as I can. I want to save people if I can. It might be stupid to think that a psychic can do that, but I'm telling you, I'm not wrong with this stuff. I'm not wrong. Thank you. Thank you, Anna. I am telling you this, dude. Please, please, please listen to me. Like when I'm telling you to go to a lawyer, when I'm telling you to get your passport or get your passport renewed, even if it's not ready yet, please, please, please listen to me, because this stuff that I am seeing, I feel in my bones. And I don't want to say stuff to terrify people. That is not my intent. That is never my intent. But forewarned is forearmed, and this is going to get fucking bad. And if you are a brown person of color, especially, it's going to get fucking bad. And if you are not a brown person of color and you turn a blind eye to what is happening to those people, you are going to have a reckoning with God. That's it. That's my soapbox. But I'm really serious. I'm really serious. And I am reminded of that family member. Like I said, when I told him in November, when that guy won, I said, we need to make plans to be able to get out of this country if we need to get out of this country. And they made fun of me. They thought I was crazy. Thought I was ridiculous. And then I got an 11 o'clock phone call this week saying, oh shit, I am so sorry. I am so you were right about everything. And they said, luckily it's a person I love very, very much. But they said, so the plan you have to get out of the country, like that's still going to be a thing, right? Like you made that plan, right? Like that's like a plan you have, right? I got you. Cameron said, I've been around for 8 years. Thank you, Cameron. And Cameron said, I'm spot on, like shockingly this time. I just do the things. Julie said, watching Kirsten and Santos, my old little dog, since April 2017, and her strike rate is pretty damn good. Thank you. Housecape said, especially with the Christo-fascist Gilead video, that was a blueprint. Yes. Will Midas touch be okay for a while? Yes. Yeah. Media is going to get weird. It's going to get weird. Listen, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a special that is sort of like a Gilead part 2. So we know what's coming. If you want it, I'm going to put it up. I am going to charge for it. I'm going to charge minimally for it. If you are already a member or patron, you're not going to get charged for it. But a couple of bucks as a donation so I can keep my lights on would be great. But I'm going to do it. I will do it. And I just feel this so strongly. And I know I said I was going to look at everything he's going to do piecemeal, but I think an overview is necessary. Please take care of yourselves. Please take care of each other. Please take care of the vulnerable people in your life. And if you live in another country, please, if you know anybody in the US, please let them know they can come stay with you for a while. If they need to. Oh my God, Sandra, you're pooping that poor dog. You don't need to say anything to scare me as a trans person. I know they'll come after me. If you want an email, Janet, I'm doing those for free. Email readings. If you need me to look at your personal situation to see what advice you may need. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so I can only give psychic advice, but those are free. Email me, kirstenlaksonauthor@gmail.com. My grandson just turned 18 in November. He's been wanting to get his passport. I'll have to tell him to go get it. Yeah. The media is already unbelievable. There's so much stuff they're not reporting on. Colleen says, I've been with you since fall 2017. You are the only psychic I trust. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the trust. We are going to be doing a drunk tarot. What are we doing? We're doing drunk tarot politicians. February. Right? I'm going to check my content calendar. Where are we? Drunk tarot politicians. That's going to be on February 21st. Drunk tarot politicians. Yeah, TikTok is sort of horrifying. My algorithm is so weird. So PBS is okay, but if I were them, I would brace for impact. Their outcome cards are good, but if I were them, I would brace for impact. I think we're going to have him the whole 4 years, Ian. I do. I do. And if not him personally, then his regime. Will we privatize USPS? That's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to do. That's going to be hard to do, I think. Michelle says, I've been with you since 2017. Wouldn't dream of going anywhere. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm serious. When I say I know I'm fucking right about this shit, I know I am. So please listen to me. Please get your ducks in a row. That's all you can do right now. You know, that's all you can do right now is make sure you have your money. You have all the stuff you need. You have your documents. Thanks, Mimo. So many energy and card readers are pulling same energy and completely different from yours. It's quite interesting, especially regarding a plane crash. Oh, interesting. Barbie politicians and the baby powder. Loving the content, so accurate. Hescape says, same here. You guys, you're just stroking my ego now. Keep going. Keep doing it. No, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Okay. So I will see you next week because it is the first of the month. Cue the Bone Thugs in Harmony. So I will see you guys here in public next week. I have a feeling we're going to be doing a private members only quick and dirty also next week. So, again, if you want that uncensored content, you want to support a woman-owned small business, I am your woman, honey. I am your woman. You can go to thirdeye.champagne.com or Patreon, sign up. Again, if you do the lowest level, it's 37 cents a day. I feel like Sally Struthers. You remember those old, if you're old, you remember those old commercials where she was like, for 9 cents a day, you can raise this child in insert foreign country here. Like, for only 37 cents a day. Can we do a Friday night anti-Valentine's Day, Cameron's birthday pity party? I have readings all day that day, and I might be too damn tired. I was thinking that. Oh, lurking since 2016. I was thinking that. All right, so here is, I'm going to give you guys the Queen Mary as I roll out here. There's some massive EVPs in here. So you want to watch the whole video again. That's up for members and patrons. The site is back up, by the way. And here you go. Very old school lady, very beautiful. She's here. There's a lot of things here that we're just attracted to the ship that may have nothing to do with the ship or its history. There's a lot, and this, let me tell you something. This place, there's no protection here. I don't know how else to put it. Like the ship itself, it's just anything can kind of get on and off. So there, energetically, there's nothing here that would repel anything gnarly.
he says, now this is interesting. He says the ship itself wants to be out to sea. Doesn't want to just sit here like this. The ship itself wants to sail. He's saying not that it's sentient per se, but that it wants to do what it was designed to do and it's not doing it. So I don't know how that works, but. He's telling me something about 30,000 souls. I don't know what that's in relation to. He says I should walk around. He says it's impressive. I haven't been out of my room yet because I got here really late last night. He's saying I should walk around. It's very impressive. He says I'll be impressed. He says the size is impressive. I'll be very impressed. But he's mad, kind of. Not mad. He doesn't care. He has no personal relationship to it, so he doesn't really care. But he's like, listen, it's shabby. It looks shabby to him. To him, it looks shabby. So however it looked when he was here, it doesn't really, there's something different. It's just shabby to him is what he's telling me. He's like, just by nature, it's creepy. By its nature, it is creepy the lower you go. It just is. It just is. He's saying there's also something with confined spaces and spiritual energy and spirits. He's saying spirits. He's like, stop saying spiritual energy. He doesn't like it. He's telling me, spirits. He says the more confined spaces you get, the more they get stuck. He says, okay, now you can say energy. The energy gets stuck. He's telling me that people leave stuff here. They leave, he's basically saying pieces of themselves